Hi, I'm Professor Mizrahi, Terry Mizrahi, and I am both the tour guide and the professor of this Israel study trip. It's very nice to meet all of you via video, and we hope we'll see you soon. This is the second year we're doing this course. You'll hear about the course, I'm sure, from the students who did it last year at Ben Gurion. We'll be with you probably for almost half the time that we're down there. The students, as you will meet in a few minutes, are a very diverse group of students from the New York area who are very excited about coming on this trip now, who just met a few of the students who took the trip last year. I think the goals of our trip include understanding something about the Israeli social welfare system, knowing social work, learning about social workers, learning about social movements, and taking the topics that we'll work on together. And there, we know that you'll be interested in hearing from our students about American policy, and they'll be very excited to learn about Israeli policies on similar topics. And we are now going to turn to each of the students to introduce themselves briefly, and we look forward to meeting you on camera and in person.
Okay. Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm a one-year residency student in clinicals, and I work out of Care for the Homeless, actually as a medical case manager, working with homeless women, families, and senior citizens. And I intern as a therapist out of a family shelter and a women's shelter, working with medically frail, dually and triply diagnosed people. My area of interest is mental health and homelessness. I guess because I'm working in it. And I've never been to Israel. I am Puerto Rican, non-Jewish, mother of a teenager. Yes, you heard correct, 15 years old. And
she started at 4.
That's right. And I'm looking forward to having Hameen. Okay. So give me the hookup.
Hi, I'm Jamie. I am at the end of my OIR residency program, graduating in August. I am Individuals, Children's, and Families. Currently, I am the director of a homeless prevention program in the Bronx. I have not been to Israel, although most of my family and my best friend lives there. That's part of the reason why I want to go. Also, I'd like to see how mental health is provided in a community that has a lot of Jewish people living there, as opposed to New York. My area of interest other than mental health is child welfare and homeless services.
Good.
See you soon.
My name is Charles. I'm also at the end of my residency. I'm an OIR student and preparing to go to Israel for the second time. But my area of interest is working with children and families, and I currently work at Visiting Nurse Services of New York, where I provide intensive case management services and also family therapy. And my area of interest, believe it or not, when I go to Israel is I would like to look at the immigration status and domestic violence, and also look at child welfare. And you can call me TC for short.
Okay, great. Okay, say it again.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I am currently interning at a public hospital here in New York City, working with domestic violence and sexual assault survivors, doing individual and group counseling. So that's actually my method. I'm clinical, working with individuals and families. So the work this year that I've been doing is really directs my focus, my interest on the course, which is for domestic violence, or I'd even be interested in like some women's health issues. I've never been to Israel before, so I'm really excited about going and hearing about policies, Israeli policy, and just experiencing the culture and seeing and being a tourist also. And I think that's it.
Hi.
Okay, when are we?
Go ahead.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Jessie. I am a clinical student in a 2-year full-time program here. And right now I am working at Beth Abraham Health Services. It's a skilled nursing facility for older adults and younger adults suffering from different health diagnoses and mental health issues. And my topic of interest is really more in school social work and parental involvement in the school system. And I have been to Israel 4 times now. I lived there for a year for my freshman year of college. I'm really looking forward to going back and I am Jewish, and I feel really connected to Judaism. It's a big part of who I am. And I am really looking forward to meeting all of you and to touring more in Israel.
I'm originally from Peru, but I've been living in New York for 6 years now. I'm also Jewish, and I've been in Israel before, but I'm really looking forward to going to Israel and getting to know more of the social work kind of Israel. I'm also a clinical student, and I work in a school, an elementary school right now. I am interested in children and families, and I really look forward to meeting you all. Just for the record, I'm a mom too. It's a big part of my life, and I can't wait to meet you. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Deborah. I am a clinicals and individuals and families major. I've been to Israel in 2005. I backpacked from Egypt over there. I only spent like 4 days, but I was all over the city. My topic of interest is really child welfare. Currently, I work for the Children's Aid Society as a life coach for teens aging out of foster care. So I would really love to get an inside view on the child welfare program or policies in Israel. What I'm looking forward is for a more structured experience in Israel. Last time I went, it was very chaotic. I had a great time, but I would love to just have a more purposeful pursuit.
Yay!
Hey everybody, my name is Elijah. I'm an individuals and families student here at Hunter. I work at the Harlem Children's Zone right now, which is an after-school program for 1st through 12th graders. I primarily work with disadvantaged high school students and help them get into college. My primary reasons for going to Israel, I guess, are to get more connected with my religious background. I come from a Jewish family. I am Jewish, however, I'm not really religious at all. That's not really a part of my, I guess, understanding of myself. So I would like to learn more about my own culture, where my family is from. And I look forward to meeting a lot of new people and learning new things.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Luis Torrance. I am a public health student. With a concentration on health policy and management. So this is my first social work class ever. So I'm looking forward to learn a lot about social justice and social activism and be able to take what I learned from this course and take it to my field and hopefully incorporate it into my work. This will be my first time traveling to Israel, so I'm really excited to learn about your culture and what really there is to offer in Israel. So I look forward to meeting you all really soon.
Hi, I'm Cheryl. I am in my first year here at Hunter. I'm studying community organizing, planning, and development. And my placement this year is at an organization in Brooklyn called Make the Road New York, and we work with low-income and immigrant communities there. And for this course this year, I would be interested in any kind of community organizing issues and also women's health. And I've never been to Israel, so very excited to be there. And I'm really interested in seeing how culture affects social policy and vice versa. And I can't wait to meet everyone.
Nice. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Julia. I am a first-year clinical student here at Hunter. I am currently working in St. Luke's Hospital, preventive services with children and families, and they all come to us either with mental health issues or substance abuse issues. It's been interesting. Thus far, I've done a lot of home visits. Never been to Israel before. Really excited to travel. Feel like I haven't traveled in a while, which is really interesting. Just meeting all of you, getting a different cultural experience and perspective, and I hope to see you soon.
Go.
Hi, my name is Shauna Llewellyn. I am a first-year clinical student with a community organizing soul. I currently intern at St. Luke's Hospital for Children and Family Services. I work primarily with young girls who have either been commercially exploited or are involved in sexual trafficking. I've never been to Israel before, so I'm really excited about going. I'm looking forward to learning a different aspect of social justice. My interests are in immigration and women's reproductive rights as of right now, but I was involved in Occupy Wall Street, so I'm willing to share any information or organizing methods that we have, and also learn the same things from you guys over there. So we look forward to meeting you.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Anna. I am a first-year student. My concentration is clinical, but I also have a community organizing soul. I also participate in the Occupy Wall Street movement. I have never been to Israel. I originated from the Dominican Republic, so I'm an immigrant here in the United States, and I would like to learn more about the immigration policies in Israel. I will also like to learn more about the culture, and I look forward to meeting you.
My name is Dana. I'm a first-year clinical student, and I'm currently interning at the Legal Aid Society with the MICA project. We work with people who have a mental illness and a chemical dependency, and we're offering them an alternative to incarceration. I am interested in many things, so I was thinking about the elderly population and seeing things that are offered to them there that are not offered here, and would contrast. I am Israeli. I've been to Israel many times. I have citizenship, but what I'm looking forward to is seeing Israel in a different perspective, as opposed to just visiting family, and what it's like to really live there and be in the policy. And
So say something in Hebrew.
I am fluent in Hebrew. I don't know what to say, though.
Well, just tell me you wish him well. Just tell him you wish him well.
But say what?
Say we wish him well. Whatever, you know. We look forward to that. Okay. Michelle.
Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. I'm a first-year clinical practice method. I am currently interning at Yachad, which is the National Jewish Council for Disabilities, where we provide inclusion programming in a Jewish setting for people with cognitive and physical disabilities. I'm interested in looking at the immigration policies and the difference between America and in Israel. I've been to Israel twice, but never quite like this before, so I'm very excited about that. After I graduate in a year, I'll be moving to Israel for a year, so maybe I'll get a job from this trip. That would be great. And I'm really excited to visit some of my friends.